Hello again folks, today I thought I would, share with you some progress on something, and that is, if any of you have been watching D-Mac's last video, disbatted this detainer lock, which was turned into a cutaway by the awesome RWB Jan, and thanks to the awesome tutorial from this guy. I can't find the sticker, so you'll have to put it with this one, which is on my lamp, which actually pays tribute because I watched it yesterday and I was up last night with a lamp on and the magnifying glass, and I was putting this back together. Now it is a bit sticky, but considering it was in pieces the day before yesterday and I did not have a clue, I don't know why it's sticky now. It does work eventually. It's not turning out to be a great start, is it? It does. It really does. It'll go. There we go. I don't know why that is. On D-Mac's video there was 2 spaces at the end. On mine there was only 1. I don't know if it's relevant. But yeah, it's back together and it's working. So thanks to this man. He shared, well, basically I took this to bits. I picked it for the first time. I fucked it up trying to turn the core. Once it was picked, I took it to bits to try and rectify that. Everything fell out. So again, thanks for the gracious way you presented it, D-Mac. I did fuck it up and you've done me a service. I really do now understand a lot more about these locks. It's definitely the hardest way is the best way, as they say, and it's thanks to legends like that. And as I said to him as well, I don't mind you mentioning my name because I really want to encourage people to know it's all right to ask for help if you need help. And I asked for help. He did this fantastic video, which I will leave a link down below. And consequently, I've managed to rebuild it. Now, because of this video, here's my mapping sequence. I managed to read the key somewhat. I wasn't sure about number 2. That's why I put a circle around it. But so, assuming the key is this way, that's the way I work. I'm right-handed. So starting from the back was 12. We've got 0, 1, 1, a 2. Reading the key. And then there were a couple of 0 cuts. And then the 4, 3. And so on and so on. Now, what I wanted to do with this video, and again, I'm not doing this in any condescending or patronising way, but there's a couple of things I've learned from putting all this together from D-Mac's awesome video, what I just thought I'd share. Just not patronising or condescending, but just an embellishment on such a fantastic tutorial. I can't better that. This guy's way more intelligent than me, a much more proficient picker, pick maker, and so on. And that's why I reached out to him for help. But there's a couple of things I just wanted to share as well, which may help. Tweezers, here we go, tweezers. Yeah, which may help anybody what goes through this process. And at the end, stay with me to the end because there's a lovely little surprise. At the end, that is locked. So bear with me a second. Right, sorry about that. Yeah, just had to pause. I was having a bit of difficulty, it was a bit stuck. So I've opened it, taken out the grub screw for the shackle, and I'm just using this bottle opener to take out the core retaining screw. Like so. That's why we have trays. So yeah, what we're going to do, I am just going to slip this out again, because again, not only does he teach you so much knowledge, but the calm way you deliver it as well, Darren, is also awesome. It really takes away the panic, I've got to say. So I just thought I'd mention that. So we'll put the 2 balls in there, we'll strip that right down. It's not a problem at all. Now, should I say? So yeah, here's a ball back moving. That's all a bit wonky donkey. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do that again. Basically. Now, I'm not an editing master, so I'm going to pause this again while I just sort this into different shapes, because it gets me to my point, what I want to share with you. So yeah, bear with me a second again. Hold this page. Okay, so one of the bits I wanted to share with you, fantastic guide again. I can't reiterate this enough because this has given me so much confidence and knowledge. I can't begin to explain it. With this diagram, what he kindly sent me on the messenger, and his video, being able to map this out, like I say, it's really helped me get an understanding. But what I do want to point out is, if you're a bit short-sighted, as I am, and I mean, I've got my bifocals here, I've got some other glasses here, I've got my mighty sight here, this is a magnifying glass with a light on it. You kind of get the idea anyway. So yeah, my eyesight isn't what it used to be when it comes to really tiny things. I'm a bit of a giant, like D is as well, but yeah, it doesn't help. So if you're not too sure, like he says on his video, there's such a finite difference between the cuts on these discs. So to double check, you've got this long shank on the key, where your 0 cuts are what are recognised by your bitting, as he says. So I found that if you've got all your discs with your rounded side up, so your bombs, or your 0 cuts, sorry, beg your pardon, that was wrong. Your 0 cuts, if you put your 0 cuts on the shank of your key, whether you can see or not, that really helps you know they are all definitely the same. So we can consider those all married, so to speak. And you do the same with these, and you do the same with these, and that's how you know. Now you may notice a pattern forming here. If you watch D-Mac's video, he had 6 and 3 and 3. And I'm not going to lie to you, after I watched the video 2 or 3 times, and I'd mapped out mine, I then mapped out his as he was doing it. And would you believe, I do believe, our padlocks are keyed alike. So I'm going to put this together, and then after that, with D-Mac's permission, I'm going to send him my key, one of my keys. I've got 2, as you can see, but I would really like to send you one, D, and if you could do a package opening and just pop it straight into your lock, that'd really please me and make my day, if I'm honest, because as a beginner, I feel really just excellent about all of this. One thing I always wanted to do was be able to pick and understand any type of lock, lever lock, dimper lock, pin tumbler lock, smiley lock, you name it. So I'm getting there. This is my latest conquest, disc detainer locks, and these have been befuddling me for years. I did win a Zakharov Chris Capune. What am I doing? Getting ahead of myself. A little while ago, and all I've wanted to do is pick it, but my brain has just not allowed me to understand these for some reason until recently. I started practicing again, and then I finally got an open on this awesome cutaway from RWB Custom Picks. I'll leave a link down below. He does do them every now and then, a little batch, so stay in touch and follow him if you want to get one of these and learn more and get into it yourself. So what can we take away from this? First of all, DMAC is awesome. Disc detainer locks are very interesting. I've got a bit more work to do with this one again. Try and stop it sticking. I'm going to send him this key and see if he can pop it straight into his lock and see if his tutorial has actually made a complete brand spanking new beginner be able to identify a keyed alike lock. Key, even. You know what I mean? So, and if it is the case, that's just testimony to this guy and his excellent tutorials. So that's it for now, folks. We'll cover this part 1. Part 2, we'll knock it all to bits and we'll rebuild it again based solely on DMAC's tutorial. And that's it for now, folks. And thank you, DMAC, and thank you, Logsport. Thank you, family. Till next time, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.